traveling to East Malaysia to meet these amazing Sabahan and Sarawakian ladies is definitely going to be a long-lasting memory. From the roots of Mount Kinabalu to the lullabies of Semban Ring ladies, I'm Karishma. Join me in a mystical journey in search of the evergreen and still existing tales of the legends of Borneo. There is no working class, no employing class, no farming class. You may pigeonhole a woman to be as a farmer or even a professional woman. But the daughter of the farmer may be a doctor, a banker or even a teacher. But the son of a working woman may be an employer or even a prime minister. Modern Sarawak ladies are bracing the changes of time and shining bright like the glorious morning sun. Hi viewers, I'm Karishma and this is The Legends of Borneo. Came to this particular village in Padawan, I was amazed to see a 60-year-old woman crushing sugarcane in her traditional method. But the real story of the village is even more amazing. Let's meet the super powerful Siti Mayot in our first segment, Ethnic Warrior. With the Iron Lady of Kampung Anah Rais, Padawan. Hers is a very unique story, but let's get to know about her. Hi Siti, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
So Siti, tell me a little about yourself, your origins and your background.
My name is Siti Mayot. I was born in Kampung Anah Rais, Padawan. I'm 6 children. In 1983, I started working with the cooperative as the clerk in cooperative. That time I find my husband, and then we get married. After that, we having 5 children, 6 children. Is all daughter, but now she is all big enough already. No more staying with me. Now I'm 12 grandchildren.
Wow.
Yes, I'm a big family.
So Siti, you've known as the strongest woman, right? When did you actually find the strength in you?
I always follow my parents going to the jungle. I see him how to climb something. From that time, I want to climb something that follow him. Because during that time, our fruit is so many, nobody to going to climb it. That's why I start to climb something until now. I can climb even the durian tree. I can climb the high tree. Besides that, when the people make the Jokaton in Borneo Highland Resort the first time in 2001. That time I'm pregnant, my youngest daughter. My pregnant is 5 months old. I can join the Jokaton to Borneo Highland Resort. But during that time, before I joined the Jokaton, I dreamed during the night time, my grandmother came to me. You don't worry, you can climb the Borneo Highland Resort with your friend. I will look after you, my grandparent and my grandmother. That's I'm dream during that night before we done the Jokaton. That's why yes, I'm so surprised because I can get first. Because so many of us during that time, around 300 of us joined the Jokaton from the foothill until the top of the mountain.
And what's the heaviest weight you've carried?
I can carry the thing because my weight is 41.5 kilo, but I can carry the thing that heavy from that, more than 50 kilo.
You can carry weights more than 50 kilos?
Yes, wow. More than my weight.
More than your weight. And yes. How old are you?
Now I am 56 years old.
That's amazing, Siti.
Yes.
So Siti, you mentioned that you can carry weights more than 50 kilos, but what's the distance that you can carry the weight?
I can carry the thing that's more than 50 kilo, around more than 10 kilometer, around 12 kilometer I can go to carry that.
Wow. We women are usually known as the Iron Ladies because we can face any kind of challenges, but being able to witness the real Iron Lady is truly an honor to all of us. So thank you so much for being our guest in Ethnic Warrior. Thank you again, Siti.
Yes, welcome. Thank you.
I'm Arthur. I was born and raised in this Anarai longhouse. Siti is one big contributing factor in many good things in the village. And I regard her, personally, I regard her as the superwoman of the village. For example, since our village, since our longhouse is a tourist destination, she had been helping a lot. All those tour operators, homestay operators, in terms of like guiding their guests or the tourists for jungle trekking, where she will be the porter herself. She will be the guide who speak about many things in the forest, like the flora and fauna. She will also be the one who cooks for the guests of the homestay operators. Other than that, she is also like a traditional dancer for our traditional music and dance. So our village here has been more than, on the present location, has been here for more than 300 years. Yeah. So we still retain the old way of life, although there are changes in terms of the structure or the architecture of the building. But what is very important for us in terms of our culture is that we are not talking about the structure or the architecture of the building. It's talking about the way of life, that is the culture of our people, whereby, because the name Anah Raih itself, Raih means village, Anah is one group of people that we belongs to. So we are still related in one way or another. In that sense, we are still very much helpful towards each other, which is a very important old culture to retain. Other than that, we have part of our history that dates back to head hunting from the past. So when we talk about head hunting, it is something that we will never forget, because one building structure that we have is called panga. So the panga itself is where we keep our warriors' trophies from the past. That is the human skull that we still retain until today. The panga, or the ceremonial building, is such a very important structure for us because it reminds us of what our warriors and our ancestors did for us to protect our families, our properties, and our land area, which still exists until today. And we believe that, we always believe up to now, that we had a lot of good, strong warriors.
It's making many singles to think twice about their marriage. There is this lawyer named Puan Harizan Hamzah in Kuching who's educating the locals here about their rights in marriage and other matters. And she is our next guest in You're the Woman. Just as sweet as a mother she is, she's a lion in the courtroom. We are here with Puan Harizan, a legal practitioner from Kuching. She claims to be a funny person, but let's see if she is. Hi Puan Harizan, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
All right. Can you please tell me a little about yourself, your origins and your background?
Okay, Miss Karishma, thank you for coming. Okay, my name is Puan Harizan Hamzah. I'm a local Sarawakian. And my parents, my father is a Bidayo Muslim, and then my mother mixed Chinese, Malay, Javanese and Indian.
So after graduating in UIA Gombak, where did you do your chambering?
Okay, after I graduate in UIA Gombak in the year 2000, I do my chambering at this local firm in Kuching by the name of Tang and Tang Wahab and Ngumbang. And then I have a master who is very senior lawyer by the name of Louis Ng. And then after I finished my chambering, I worked as a legal assistant in a few legal firms before I set up my own firm.
So we know that you're actively involved in Sabarkas. Could you explain a little about that to us?
Sabarkas is one of the youth organisation in Sarawak. I think it's the largest in Sarawak. Sabarkas is mostly known as Pertubuhan Belia Kebangsaan Bersatu Sarawak. And then this organisation has a large membership all around Sarawak. And then we did also like associate with Majlis Belia Malaysia. And I've been involved in Sabarkas for, I think, 18 years already. Wow. Since I admitted to the bar. And then I'm becoming of the district committee, because inside Sabarkas we have a few districts based on the state itself. And then later on, I think less than 1 year after becoming the district committee, I've been elected to become one of the youngest member in the State Committee Council in Sabarkas. In Sabarkas, we do help the youth especially to expose themselves to the surrounding, and then we educate them to, especially in economy side, and also to help them to learn what is there outside there that we can help them to upgrade their living. Okay, sometimes in Sabarkas we do have our own activities, be it in Sarawak or in Semenanjung, or even we do some visitation outside Malaysia. This is just to give the chances for youth to expose themselves for whatever good things that we can do and we can obtain from the outside that we can bring in to improve the life and also the lifestyle and also the economy background of the youth itself.
So I understand that you're the president of Persatuan Peguam Syari'i Sarawak. Can you tell us a little about that, your involvement in it?
Okay, this association has been established in 2012. Of course, you know the member will be the Peguam Syari'i. For the past 6 years, we have been involving in public issues, in educating them and giving them educations on their rights. Becoming a lady president or like pengurusi, right, is quite challenging because our member comprise of all the Syariah lawyer, the whole Sarawak, and then becoming a lady president is one of the tough jobs because you have to confront current issues, right? Yeah. So as far as I know, in Malaysia, I'm the only one, the lady president in Malaysia to become to handling this kind of association,
Well, so Puan Harizan, I'm sure as a lawyer you must agree that there's a lot of divorce cases now. So how do you handle these cases? How do you advise your clients?
I do agree with you, and I do admit that there is increasing of cases of divorce cases, especially to those couple outside there, be it a Muslim or non-Muslim, right? So normally, what I do is that just to get the facts straight, and before that, we as a lawyer, we try to educate people outside there, be it the couples or divorcee, to know of their right. So what normally we do is we try to teach them in any seminar or a dialogue or forums that we can help them to enlighten their knowledge in terms of their rights under the law, be it in the period of marriage or after the divorce.
So now you have your own legal firm. What other plans do you have as a human rights practitioner or as a lawyer?
Okay, I think I want to write a book or a blog. It is another way to educate people, I just want to share with all those outside there things that I've been facing, things that I've been handling, but because might be some of the cases that I face, they're also facing outside there, but they are really like shy to share. And then beside that, of course, I want to enlarge my own firm, have a lot of legal assistance so that we can contribute to the people outside there, to know of their rights under the law. And I'm happy of helping people, be it whether I'm a lawyer or not.
So Puan Harizan, being a Sarawakian, I'm sure there's a lot of folklore in Sarawak. Is there a place that you'd like to suggest us to go?
Of course, there's a lot of legends in Sarawak, but the one that really catch my interest is Santubong. Of course, I know everybody knows about Santubong, right? Mount Santubong. It's like a legend, never fade legend between two sisters, a princess, I think, which they quarrel about men. I'm not sure about that, but nevertheless, you just can drop to Kampung Santubong to get a full and better particulars of the legend itself. They have a very beautiful surrounding near the sea, and also the mount is very beautiful, and then you even can do a jungle trekking there.
Lovely, thank you very much. So Puan Harizan, thank you very much for sharing your legal journey with us. You're the woman who inspires me and many women out there. Thank you again for your time.
Welcome, Miss Karishma.
Thank you, and it's our pleasure.
Welcome.
Whenever people pass Mount Santubong, they usually comment that they could see a shape of a woman's profile. Whether this is true or not, we will leave it to you to discover. What we can do is explore the village and ask the locals the actual legend behind it. So, let the rural raven spread their wings. Mount Santubong has been gazetted as one of Sarawak's national parks. Its nearby beach is recognized as one of the biggest wetland area in the whole of Borneo. Now, let's meet Kampung Santubong's penghulu to get to know more about the legend of Princess Santubong. Hi Tuan Haji, can you tell us the legendary story behind Mount Santubong?
Okay, baik. Kita lihat lah.
We can see the majestic Mount Santubong behind me.
Gunung Santubong.
And that one over there is Mount Sejinjang.
Gunung Sejinjang.
Both as legendary stories in Sarawak.
Kita di Sarawak ni, yang mana
Mount Santubong is protected by Princess Santubong.
sebab begini, Santubong dijaga oleh seorang puteri, dinamakan Puteri
Mount Sejinjang is protected by Princess Sejinjang.
Sejinjang. Oleh kerana
As both of them are very pretty, they always had this argument who is prettier.
bila satu cantik, dia malah seorang cantik lagi, seorang ni cantik.
They were asked to come to earth to protect the people.
Diturunkan ke bumi untuk penjaga gunung di Sarawak ni. Sebenarnya begini.
Princess Santubong, the protector of Mount Santubong, lost her patience.
Gunung di Santubong.
Actually, both lose their patience, and Princess Sejinjang took her paddy club. She threw it towards the Princess Santubong.
Dia lempar kepada Puteri Santubong dan Gunung Santubong.
If you can see, Mount Santubong's shape looks weird, right?
Jadi
So Princess Santubong didn't leave matters just like that. She took her waving pole and threw it towards Princess Sejinjang. Princess Sejinjang was done after that.
Sejinjang dia habislah.
Princess Sejinjang splattered into small places and became the Krak Islands.
Legenda dah.
That's an amazing story, Haji. So how much have Puteri Santubong influenced the current villagers?
Orang-orang di
Santubong people are protected by her. Same thing goes to Princess Sejinjang. They are protectors of the mountain and also the people in her territory. When both the princes were fighting, their father became very angry. According to the story, he brought back both the princes to the celestial world. So the people were with her memories. There is no one to be called as a leader. So one fine day, a song was made in memory of this legendary story in Sarawak. It's about the Princess Santubong and Princess Sejinjang.
Kita di Sarawak ni, Puteri Santubong dan Puteri Sejinjang.
This legend is about two princesses who were sent from the celestial kingdom to help bring out about peace between two feuding villages on earth. With their beauty and charms, they were able to stop the fighting. The people were so grateful that they begged them to stay. Both of them were renowned for their beauty. However, Putri Santubong attracted more suitors, and this made Putri Sejinjang jealous. They fought and quarreled incessantly about who was more beautiful. Santubong had amazing weaving skills, while Sejinjang was known for her talent in pounding rice. These both princes had many admirers but would never fall for anybody's charm until they met Prince Serapi. Prince Serapi fell in love with both of them and wanted both of them to become his wives. Marriage brings one into fatal connection with customs and tradition. Traditions and customs are like wind and weather, altogether unpredictable. But we can't take away the influence of weather in our daily life, right? Just like that, customs and traditions are the catalyst of our legacy. Till I meet you again, I'm Karishma and this is Legends of Borneo.